Hello, fellow writers. My name is Rigby Mastiff, and today I will be telling you how to make the best book ever. That may sound like a big promise, but trust me, I'm confident everyone can do it. Before we jump into things, I want to explain why you should even be listening to me in the first place. If you're not an astute reader, you may not recognize my name, but everyone else should be well acquainted with my critically acclaimed book, The House of Evil Candy. This was my seminal first release, and it really thrusted me deep into the industry. The day the House of Evil Candy won gold was the same day I signed a 15-book deal with the prestigious publisher Penguin Random Mouse. I've been writing all my life, and now I want to pass on everything I've learned to you. Here are the 3 keys to writing the best book ever. 1. Know your inspirations. 2. Bend language to your will. And 3. Put yourself in the book. Writing is a very fine art, so obviously this doesn't cover every single base, but if you take these tips and run with them, they should get you across the finish line. Let's start with the first tip. Know your inspirations. What does this mean? Well, everyone is inspired by something, and those inspirations will bleed through into your writing whether you like it or not. So what do we do about it? I think the key to making your ideas and prose unique is to truly understand what it is you like about your inspirations. For example, I got the idea to start writing The House of Evil Candy when I played the game Candyland with my 6-year-old nephew. After he beat me, I started to wonder what Candyland would be like if the happy-go-lucky exterior of the game was replaced by something truly evil. So I ran with that idea and started writing a candy-themed haunted house story. To do this, I had to figure out why Candyland inspired me in the first place. And after some soul-searching, I concluded that Candyland appealed to me because it featured an almost heaven-like land that had something incredibly sinister just beneath the surface. So I just took that idea, ran with it, and found out what my mind could come up with. Because that's what inspiration is for. Now the second tip. Bend language to your will. What I'm discussing in this presentation is creative writing, not something boring like technical writing. It's called creative for a reason. Be creative. Use words like whom, whilst, and thou. Take your creative use of words and run with it. Bring your inner child. Fuck. Sorry. Sorry, folks. Looks like I messed up and left a period out here on the slideshow. That's okay. I'll fix it later. Maybe I might even take that idea and run with it. I might drop a period here and there, let's say, in my future work. But let's get back on track. I'd like to show you all a creative use of language featured in The House of Evil Candy. The whisper of sweet wind grazed Fig Beezy, and he took it in his hand and ran with it, through the corridors, through the halls, all whilst humming a delectable tune. Now, if I were to go over every literary device I use here, we'd be here all day. So, I'll encourage everyone at home to take a minute, pause the video, and really try to pick apart this section. Our third and final tip of the evening is put yourself in the book. Now, I don't mean this literally. Don't make a character that's just you, because most real people are boring, and nobody wants to read a boring book. Instead, I mean you should put your essence into the book. Your book is yours. Don't be afraid to put your own thoughts and feelings into it, especially when it pertains to how you view the simple truths of the world. Take something you feel strongly about and run with it. Craft the ethos of your book into something you truly believe in. When I was writing The House of Evil Candy, I was starting to get really into philosophy. So many of the problems that the main characters face have to do with certain philosophical truths. So, to put it plainly, take an idea that makes you think and run, no, sprint with it and see where it takes you. That's about it for my presentation. I hope everyone watching goes off and writes the best book ever, because that would be a great treat for me, knowing that I influenced all of your work. So, until next time, see ya!